Hi, I'm Senthil Nagaraj. I'm a Partner Solutions Architect at AWS.
Hi, I'm Jose Rodriguez. I'm a Product Architect for IBM for Identity and Access Management.
We are going to be talking about the technical architecture of IBM Verify. Jose, before we dive deep into the IBM Verify SaaS technical architecture, can you give us a quick description of the solution?
Yeah, absolutely. So IBM has a long history on the identity and access management space. We have products on the portfolio that has been successfully powering customers' IAM programs for many, many years. Our approach to enhancing and streamlining customers' IAM programs consists of both modernizing our existing software but also introducing new products. IBM Verify SaaS is a cloud-native identity and access management as a service solution that packages capabilities based on typical use cases. To mention a few capabilities, I should say it supports authentication modules for password and multi-factor authentication flows. It provides out of the box a user registry to manage users on the cloud. It provides supports for modern authentication mechanisms like passkeys, which provides phishing-resistant alternative to passwords. It also supports digital credentials, which is a mechanism to represent traditional physical credentials in a digital form, like a mobile driver's license. It also provides a comprehensive adaptive access module that basically evaluates trust and risk parameters, ensuring that accurate and contextual authentication for users, limiting the risk associated with access to the resources that it protects. It also provides lifecycle management capabilities to provision and deprovision permissions to manage user accounts in applications that are managed by our identity service. It also provides a set of robust access policy to control access to resources and application. It provides a comprehensive module for managing privacy and concerns to be in consent, manage privacy and consent requirements to comply with ever-changing regulations. It provides role management capabilities to optimize an organization role composition, both for application roles as well as IAM administrative roles. It has a module for identity analytics. This module will evaluate all the accesses that a user has, and it identifies potential risks, and it also allows you to mitigate those risks. And lastly, it also provides a module for requesting access to applications that also has the ability to customize the workflows that are used to be able to approve those accesses. And that's just our examples to name a few. IBM Verify SaaS has been designed to accommodate many consumption models. Customers have the flexibility to use IBM Security as a primary identity provider, or they can integrate Verify SaaS with their existing identity and access management infrastructure to either complement or consolidate those systems in a way that is known as Identity Fabric. These technologies and the simplified consumption model that they provide enables organizations to supercharge their IAM programs, providing more secure and efficient user experience.
Great, Jose. So now, can we take a deeper dive into the technical architecture? Can you walk me through what we are looking at here?
Yeah, absolutely. So what this is a logical view of a Verify SaaS deployment leveraging AWS. IBM Verify is a collection of services that implement specific function on the IAM space. Each service can be consumed via APIs as a part of a user journey or via standard integration patterns using single sign-on protocols or other industry standards, or leveraging our rich application catalog or adapters that provide a mechanism to connect with common applications. The solution runs on top of Red Hat OpenShift on various hyperscalers, including AWS. The system is designed as an API-first solution where capabilities are exposed via APIs that are secure using OAuth, and capabilities are packaged in a way where customers can license only the capabilities they need based on their use case. The platform is continuously updated with major feature function being delivered every month.
So thank you for explaining that. So may I ask, is Verify a hosted service, or is it truly a multi-tenant solution?
Yeah, so Verify is a cloud-native architecture of multi-tenant microservices. There's no dedicated deployment for any customer. data residency is maintained per region in all the regions that we're deployed across the world.
So is Verify SaaS tailored for consumer-specific use cases or works for specific use cases?
Yeah, so Verify is a single composable platform that caters for both consumer and workforce. The capabilities are enabled based on your licensing. So what determines what capabilities you want to consume is entirely based on the use case that you want to accomplish.
Yeah. So when customers think about AWS, one of the main things that comes to their mind and one of the main requirements that customers have when shifting their workloads to the cloud is how do I scale my applications or my environment based on how my business is scaling? So how does Verify cater to that?
Yeah, so one of the main drivers for customers choosing to migrate their existing workloads into an identity as a service solution is that peace of mind that a solution like this can provide with the ability to react to additional requirements in terms of performance and scalability. The platform is built on individually scalable services, is continuously monitored for availability, resource consumption, and performance.
So a lot of this underlying undifferentiated heavy lifting of monitoring and managing the infrastructure is all fully managed by IBM. The customer just comes in and makes use of the solution as a service, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a way for them to spend their efforts and resources in building and innovating solutions with our capabilities as opposed to having to worry about how the system will scale.
Absolutely. Thank you. All right, so now we learned that customers can focus on running their business and building their business apps instead of having to manage and maintain their underlying security and identity infrastructure. How do customers connect applications that use SSO or their own ID management using Verify?
Yeah, so the application portfolios that customers want to integrate with IBM Verify or any other identity access management solution is very diverse. And we cater for a number of different types of applications. You have your typical modern applications that use regular single sign-on protocols that are using standards that allow you to manage identities on the cloud, like the SCIM protocol. And those applications can be directly connected with Verify using those mechanisms. What you will find in that space are typical SaaS applications like, for example, Salesforce, Office 365, Vault, Terraform, AWS Identity Center, as an example. So those we have a rich catalog of connectors that will allow you to quickly onboard those applications following tailored instructions that are specific to the application you want to integrate. Then there's a second set of applications that are customer built. You will find those more predominantly in consumer IAM use cases, but for those you have the mechanism to integrate using, again, the traditional single sign-on protocols. You can also use REST integration by leveraging the APIs directly using web native applications or mobile native applications. But one of the challenges that our customers have is that they still have a large collection of legacy applications that don't understand any of those protocols. And for that, we offered an additional component which acts as a reverse proxy. That component is called the application gateway. And it basically acts as an OpenID Connect relying party between the Verify SaaS infrastructure and the application. It's responsible for doing the OpenID Connect dance in order to authenticate the user, but then it provides a mechanism to integrate with the legacy app using many different legacy tokens formats. Just to give you a set of examples, you can have applications that can consume Kerberos tokens. You have applications that can consume WebSphere LTPA tokens. We also support basic authentication, form single sign-on. So this component is responsible for being able to remove the complexity of having to support a modern single sign-on protocol on those legacy applications that you can't update. But being able to then integrate those legacy applications with the strategic IAM solution in the corporation. Now, in terms of lifecycle management, we can speak of two different integration patterns here. A lot of the cloud applications do provide a set of APIs based on standards or proprietary implementations that allow you to manage the accounts and permissions that a user might have. And for those, we have a set of connectors that either use SCIM or use the APIs that the cloud applications are providing, and this will allow you to provision or deprovision any permissions the user has on those applications. Now, we also have customers that have a set of, I would say, legacy applications that run on-premise and don't have any mechanisms to connect out to a solution that is running as a service. So for that, we provide a component called a provisioning bridge, and this component is responsible for maintaining the connection back to the cloud from the on-prem environment or hybrid cloud. And it's responsible for connecting to the application using those legacy APIs that application offers via an adapter. So this way you can do traditional things like managing, for example, the access on a database component that you might be running on-prem. It gives you the flexibility to be able to connect as many applications and manage permissions on as many applications in your catalog using this technique that will allow you to connect with them even if they're running on-prem.
So in short, it's not just modernized and modern applications and not just SaaS applications, vendor applications. You can also use this to manage your legacy applications that have been built eons ago and still leverage Verify and get value out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It allows you to evolve your security practices around authentication, authorization, and managing of and governing permissions of users in a way that you can cover the universe of applications that you have on your enterprise.
All right, Jose, so we covered the range of applications and third-party applications that Verify can help secure and authenticate. Now, how do customers that have their own existing identity providers or user registries, how do they leverage Verify and take advantage of all the benefits it provides?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So one of the things that was a key tenet of our design for IBM Verify is that we wanted to give the possibility of customers using it as their primary IDP, but also use it in a way to be able to complement the identity providers that they have. And in order to accomplish that, we provide the ability to connect to external identity providers via federated single sign-on protocols like SAML and OpenID Connect. It also provides the ability to connect to common social providers for common consumer IAM use cases, like, for example, logging with Google, logging with Facebook. All those capabilities are available as part of the platform. And it provides the flexibility of normalizing all this identity providers into a representation that simplifies the integration with applications that might be consuming the different identity providers.
So yeah, so you talked about commercial applications like Facebook and Google Auth. Does it also cater to government-related applications? Let's say you have citizens who want to access their government website or look at benefits in a government system. Does Verify help in that aspect as well?
Yeah, absolutely. We've been quite successful deploying this technology with many government customers. And one of our main use cases were driven by the need of providing digital services during the COVID pandemic. A lot of our customers are using this solution to secure access to all the different agencies that might be part of a particular municipality or state.
Now, what about consumers or customers that have user registries that are deployed in an on-premise data center? How do they take advantage of IBM Verify SaaS on AWS?
Yeah, so one of the common occurrences that we find with our customers as we're helping them modernize their IAM system is that they have legacy user registries that are deployed somewhere on their enterprise environment. And it's not a homogeneous set of technologies. We have customers that are running legacy user registries that are based on LDAP. We have customers that are running Active Directory through their enterprise, but we also have customers that have implemented their own custom user registries using custom development. And what we have created for this is we have a component called the authentication bridge that, similar to the provisioning bridge, it maintains a connection back to Verify SaaS, but is able to integrate with all these different type of registries. It provides the ability to connect them through industry standard protocols like LDAP, but it also provides the ability to connect to them using other mechanisms to be able to accommodate custom user registry. So that provides a very simple way of being able to connect your existing user base to Verify, and then be able to augment that with some of the modern authentication protocols, like things like multi-factor authentication, passkeys, adaptive access. So it's a very good path to be able to quickly modernize your IAM environment.
Jose, thank you so much for walking us through how Verify works and the internals of Verify and how it can help customers. Is there anything else you would like to share?
No, thank you, Santil, for the opportunity. Yes, I just want to make the audience aware that the Verify SaaS product is already listed in the AWS Marketplace, so you can check that out. And also, you can request a free demo of Verify if you want to start exercising some of the capabilities that Verify offers.
Great. Thanks again, Jose, for walking us through IBM Verify SaaS. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you again in another video.